Yeah, I know. Hey guys, Alan and Heather from Selah V3. Do you want me to stay in the shadow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know it doesn't look like it, but we're moving from problem number 1, which was the electrical fire in the distribution panel, to problem number 2. In case you can't tell, that right there is the sign that we have a hurricane coming. Well, right now it's a tropical depression, tropical storm, Hermine. So, Hermine. So we're gonna put together a quick 5 steps. Hey, how do you guys prepare for a storm? And yes, my hair is this naturally awesome.
Mine too.
Okay guys, so these are going to be the 5 steps for what we need to do to prepare for a storm coming. Now, granted, if it was going to be anything serious, we would just leave. But in this case, it's a tropical storm. It's probably going to only have about 40-mile-an-hour sustained winds. In this case, that's like right where it's going to hit land. It's going to have 40-mile-an-hour sustained winds. So, National Hurricane Center is saying somewhere in the neighborhood of where we are, we should see about 50% of those wind speeds for sustainment. So we're talking 20 to 25 with gusts up to probably 30, 35. So that being the case, we're going to go ahead and go through our steps here of what we need to do to prepare for this, to ride out in the storm. And there's usually 2 different foods for thought on certain things, but we'll get to those as they come up. All right, let's get started. Yep, so step 1, take all the junk that you got sitting outside, find a nice secure spot for it, and then we're gonna either wrap it up with a cargo strap if it's sitting outside, or we're gonna throw it in the trailer somewhere. Step 2, we're going to add ballast. The best way to do this in an RV is to close your tanks, specifically your gray, your black, and your fresh water tank, and then try to add as much or fill those up as much as you can. That'll keep the weight nice and low on the trailer, and it'll help kind of ride out the storm. All right, next up, fill the tanks. All right, so here's step number 3. I think I'm on step 3. Nope. Yep, step 3. And this one is kind of up to other people's interpretation. We pull our slides in, specifically for this storm, because it's going to have a decent amount of wind, and I don't want to increase the possibility of there being leaks from the wind around the seals. So we're going to go ahead and pull the slides in. We still got enough space to move around. That might change, and then that'll also kind of pull in the center of gravity. But the argument to this is that if you keep your awnings out, it's a little more stable, but they also might act as a sail. So to each his own on this one, but for us, we pulled the slides in. All right, step 4 for us is the preparation piece. Let's make sure we have a solar or kind of a battery. It's made by Gold Zero. This will allow us, if power goes out, that we have a place to charge our phones or little knickknacks, devices, things like that. Also, flashlights, they're an easy kill. But the best part in the world about being in a trailer, specifically a trailer with a generator, is if the power does go out on the station or on the sites, then you just hook up the old generator. So, next up, make sure we got enough fuel for the generator. Alright guys, here we are, last step, step 5, get cozy. So this is us, all buttoned up, ready to go. The storm's going to make landfall in about 4 hours. We have enough food, we checked all of our food as part of step 5. We got enough water because we have fresh water tanks. Our generator's full of gas in case we run out of power. And we're just going to play a lot of bingo and probably do a couple of board games. So we also have a little bit of TV and movies if we get bored. But we'll send you, yeah, we'll be able to see about half the TV really. All right, we'll send out some videos of the storm and what it looks like periodically. All right, guys.
no, no.